The US and China say they've agreed on a framework to get a trade truce reached last month back on track. But there's no sign of an end to a growing dispute that's led to tariffs and export controls after recent talks in London. Negotiators from both sides say they'll take the agreed framework back to their leaders for approval. Milena Veselinovic reports now from London.
The talks ran late into the night on Monday here in London, and once the two delegations emerged, they announced that they had agreed on a framework on how to implement a consensus they had already agreed about a month ago in Geneva during the first round of these talks. But this framework will still need to be approved by their leaders in Beijing and in Washington. And while neither side went into the detail of what this deal entails, the US Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick indicated that it would include a rollback on export controls that both countries had implemented on each other. Now, the US had been accusing China of being slow to lift some export restrictions on rare earth minerals and magnets that it had implemented back in April in the wake of US President Donald Trump's tariffs. Now, these materials are crucial to the production of smartphones, of car parts, of defense systems across the world, and China has a near monopoly on their production. Now, for their part, China wants the US to lift their own export restrictions on high-tech goods, especially in the areas of artificial intelligence and semiconductors. Beijing also expressed a lot of frustration over much tighter visa rules on Chinese students. So the two sides are talking, which is positive, but what's at stake here is huge. These are the world's two largest economies, and if they resume their trade war, well, that will have knock-on effects on countries and economies across the world. Milena Veselinovic, Al Jazeera, London.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.